Hey, Tony Gas here. Y'all got to forgive me. Now, I told y'all that I was a life coach and mentor too to um, sports coaches, and some of them had just called me, and then so two of my coaches that I kind of, I guess, mentor or support were together and called me, and so I was getting that taken care of real quick. Y'all gotta forgive me, 'cause my wife texted me at the same time. So, wanting to finish up on dealing with a confident man. But so this is the thing now is now when you dealing with a confident man, and I put confident because I didn't want to say arrogant, I didn't want to say rude, I didn't want to say and then headstrong, but didn't want to say that either. But basically, a man who is set in his ways is the best way to reach a man who's set in his ways is to be yourself, to be authentic. The mistake that women make is trying to perform and be like a wife. And we just don't believe it, and we know that it's not real. And we have references that let us know. So take everything, cause see, this is the thing. It's women who are alpha women who are teaching women how to be a wife. So a woman becomes a wife, and then she starts doing like wife training and wife university, not realizing that she doesn't actually know how and why she became a wife. Only her husband knows why he married her, and he's not telling her the full reason, the real reason. And most men can't even articulate in words why they chose their wife. It's just not something that men do. It's not a gift that men have. So, truthfully, a wife cannot tell another woman how to become a wife because her husband is different than the man that you're gonna meet. So, women are going into situations with confident, ready men, and they're playing the role of wife. And a man can tell it. He can see it 1,000 miles away. So what I want you to understand is, like, when you talk to a wife and you talk to a real wife and you talk to a wife who has been with her man over 10 years and they happy, she gonna express to you the realities of it. And what you're gonna hear from her is that she is submissive, she is supportive. And when I say submissive, I don't mean that she don't have a voice. I don't mean that she don't voice her opinion, she don't get to call some shots, but meaning she doesn't emasculate her man. She don't emasculate him, she don't castrate him, and she trusts him, she love him, and if he feels strongly about something, she will let him make the decision, and she'll support him, and she'll follow his lead. She'll express herself fully, but she'll follow his lead. But what you will also find from long-term wives is, on average, you're going to have exceptions to the rule, but on average, you're going to find that they don't put out every day. So they're not sleeping with the man every day. They not uh they not cooking every day unless they love to cook. They not cleaning every day unless they love to clean. They not everything that everybody's telling them to be. So they might not be all the way fit. They might not be all the way, they might not be ambitious. They might not, like, it's things that they were told you have to be a wife and that they're not. And that's what you're going to find out. Every situation is different. And the number one way to find a situation that works for you and that makes sense for you is to be authentic. If you can be authentic and you can be yourself, you will attract what is for you. You'll attract it. And you'll shock yourself because you will attract it and you'll see it play out right before your eyes. And it'll be exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. It'll be exactly who you want to. What's going on? Oh, okay. It'll be exactly who you want to be with. And it's real. It's real. It's authentic. It's natural. It's loving. It's respectful. It's all other things. It's all other things. And the reason why it's all other things is because you're being you. You're being natural. You're being raw. You're being honest. So therefore, you're able to build with this man. And he knows you. He sees you. And he gets to trust you. He gets to build trust with you over time. And he gets to see you for you. And get to know you for you. So now, because you got to think about it, like, think about it the same way of think about it. You go onto a job. Let's say you go to a job and you go, let me see this. Y'all forgive me, my wife texted me. Whoa. All right. Ooh. NFL couple broke up. Wow. 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 Ooh. So let's say you go on the job. What time do you start work? Let me ask you a question now. What time do you start work? What time do you get there for work? How early do you arrive at your job? Put in the comments. Okay, what time you get off work? How late do you stay at your job? How much time over do you work? Put in the comments. It's you got 1 out of 10 people who gonna come early, leave late. So if you come early and you leave late, your job gonna know something is off with you. They're gonna say, okay, this is an overachiever, or they have no family, or they have no life. They up to something. They trying to finesse us. They trying to woo us. They trying to win us. They trying to climb the ladder. That's what your job gonna say. And if it's truly who you are and what you're doing, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna burn out because you're an overachiever. So you're gonna burn out. And that's what I want you to realize and understand. When you getting ready, when you meet a man and you dealing with a headstrong man, a confident man, a man who got options, a man who done seen things, done things, the number one thing that's gonna serve you is being you and being authentic. When you wanna be lazy, be lazy. When you don't feel like cooking, let them know you don't feel like cooking. When you don't feel like sexing, let them know you don't feel like sexing. When you don't feel like cleaning, let them know you don't feel like cleaning. Express yourself, know who you are, know what you are, know whose you are, and be a real person. And guess what he will do? He will give you the room and the space and the grace and the place to be a real person. And if he won't, that's when you know that he's one of y'all narcissists, that y'all love to have y'all a narcissist. That's when you know you got a narcissist and he's not the man for you, and you able to cut him off and move on with your life. So, hey, it's Tony Gaskins. God bless you. Keep your head up. And I'll be back. Got to coach a client. Talk soon.